Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Play FTL. I'm Nye, and Z's gonna be joining me to laugh at my failure.
Hello.
Okay, so we only have 2 ships left before I've 100% completed the game, with like beating with everything. We got the Taurus, which is the Type B of the NG ship, and we have the Nisos, which is the Type B of the Federation ship. What should I run?
I like the Federation ship. Go with the Nisos.
Okay, we'll go with the Nisos.
I've
Okay,
never actually unlocked the Type B for this one.
really? I am the
What's it
Nisos,
got?
right? Yes, I am the Nisos. Okay, so the big thing with the Nisos is that, A, it starts with a Zoltan and a Slug, and a human. But the big things are the Zoltan and the Slug. It also starts with level 2 artillery right off the bat.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's something, right? But it does have some reduced stuff. It has regular shields, regular engines, and then it only starts with dual lasers and Lido missiles. So
Lido missiles.
yeah, I'm not happy about it either. So it doesn't start off amazing, but it's also, what'd I do? Oh, crap, 1 second.
Still,
go.
artillery beam.
Yeah, artillery beam. And it also, looks like we're gonna get boarded, by some dude over in that section of the ship.
Looks like a mantis.
Could be. Yeah, I can hear it's a mantis. Where's it gonna go? It's gonna go there. Even, how did that not take out their shields? Even with that, okay, you go in this direction, because I'm not losing a guy this early.
Run away.
I wish I had level 2 doors. That would be nice. Why am I not allowed to have level 2 doors?
Because you didn't buy them?
That's a good point. I'm just gonna, like, let all the air out of that back area. Okay, they have an NG. That's what their other crew member is, an NG.
I didn't know Mantis and NG normally paired up.
They don't. That's the thing. Like, well, I mean, they do and they don't. They, in this case, apparently they did. Can you just go... Can you die already, please? God damn.
That's a very tenacious Mantis.
Yeah, I should probably... That's that glitch of mine. Let's actually get that,
What glitch?
There's a glitch I have with my recording software that occasionally will, everybody I select, I cannot deselect people, and I have to, like, cycle the recording real quick to cause it to stop it.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's definitely weird, and that's why I was, going, oh god damn it, earlier, because I had to cycle that. Demand the surrender of their goods. Fight this. Sure. Whatever.
You're not doing a whole lot of damage right off the bat.
No, I'm not. And actually, they have a weapon combination that can do a whole lot of damage to me. So I'm hoping that won't happen. Luckily, the way the game is designed is that if you do enough damage to an enemy ship fast enough, their captain will leave the cockpit and instead come and try to fix things to help. So even a fight like this, where they try to run immediately, I still have a fairly good chance of making things happen. Okay, so I need to not do the thing that I did the last time I ran the Nisos, which is try to get artillery leveled up as fast as possible. I need to... That's okay.
Mark II Ion Blast is awesome.
It's an amazing get this early in the game. That right there might solidify this as a win.
By itself?
It could. It really could. I'm trying to decide if it's worth it to me to actually do this, or if it's worth risking.
What are the consequences for losing?
Consequence of losing is losing a crew member.
I'd say no then if you only
Yeah.
have 3.
It's not a tremendous consequence, but by itself, the Ion Blast makes other weapons happen. I just got another crew member. Awesome. So, I would definitely say that by itself, the Ion Blast can solidify a game. The only thing here is that I have the artillery, which also by itself can solidify a game. It didn't quite work the last time I played because I just died a little bit too quickly before it could defeat the final boss for me. But and the artillery doesn't care about shields either.
Yeah, I know about that. Artillery and Ion together, though, might be pretty scary if you can get the Ion up.
Well, it's not going to be too hard to get the Ion up. It's the question of what... I need something that will make the Ion Blast worth it. You know, I need a weapon that the Ion Blast would assist in some way. And I'm not sure what I'm going to get that's going to be, that's going to do that. Something like, you know, some halberd beam, I mean, if we could get a, if we could get a glaive beam, it'd be game over. Just right there, we would just cut through everything. So we have level 2 shields. That's good.
That was quick too.
Yeah, I mean, well, and I am really glad I have level 2 shields now. I mean, really supremely glad I have level 2 shields.
That's like the most annoying combination for an unshielded vessel.
I mean, I'm still going to end up taking a fair amount of damage off of this thing. But, yeah.
At least it's not a beam drone.
Yeah, at least it's not a beam drone. That'd be terrible. But, what was I about to say? My, like, baseline, in order to have a decent first sector, tends to be to have, shields 4 bars and engines 4 bars, and maybe something on top of that.
How'd you deal with the stealth vessel then? I guess I should go back and watch your Let's Plays.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. The stealth vessel was, I had to learn how to use the stealth vessel, is basically what ended up happening. You just have to learn to cloak efficiently, is what I ended up having to do. Oh, this is good. I like this.
Is there like a bad time to cloak?
It's not that there's a bad time to cloak, it's that there are certain weapons you want to cloak and certain weapons you do not.
I see.
Like, for instance, if they have you'd want to cloak an Artemis missile, for example. You'd want to cloak any missile. But the Artemis missile is kind of the least valuable missile to cloak because it fires so quickly that your cloaking device will probably not catch it every time. Actually, I think it fires like 3 times for every time you get a cloaking charge. But a hull missile, on the other hand, takes about the same time to fire as it takes to recharge a cloak. So that's a great missile to cloak. And basically what ended up happening is I took as little damage as possible, upped my engines as much as possible, and eventually was able to get my shields. And that was kind of the first thing I tried to buy. So that kind of ended up working out. And double rewards. I love double rewards. The one thing I'm going to have to deal with... I hate this on this run because I love the cloaking device so much. One thing I'm going to have to deal with is I'm not allowed to have a cloaking device on this ship.
You're not?
Nope. The Federation cruiser is not allowed to have a cloaking device.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it won't
because it already has as many systems as it can hold.
Yeah, apparently, according to Trance went and looked at it. He's done the whole modding scene at this point, and he's going to get me to do it at some point. But what Trance found is that the way the game is designed, it's hard-coded to only allow so many, what's the word I'm looking for? So many systems. So there is no way to get new systems. So what it has to do is when you're modding the game, in order to get a new system, you have to remove an old system.
Yeah, I'm actually not so big on the modding thing. I know Trans is, but I prefer to beat a game legitimately before I start modding it.
And that's how I feel too. I am not gonna accept that offer. That's not gonna happen. And that's a missile. What I ended up doing was I did. I went back in 100% of the game. I got all of the achievements, everything, and then as my victory lap, I went ahead and used a modded ship. And so my intention is, oh, that's not nice. That's terrible. I
Jerks.
should not be using you to do that. Yeah, they took out my artillery. My intention is to, once I beat the game with all ships, if Trance comes up with a really cool modded ship, or if a viewer comes up with a really cool modded ship that I will appreciate, I'll run a run with that. And, potentially do it until I win or something like that. But,
I see. And Zoltan's giving you trouble, but then Zoltan early on are always jerks.
Well, it's not necessarily that's giving me trouble, it's the missile that's giving me trouble. The actual ship itself, I wouldn't have any problem with if it wasn't for that goddamn missile. And, I'm kind of relying on missiles right now, so I didn't want to use too many on the Lido just to take down its overshield. At this point, as soon as the artillery fired off, I was fine. But yeah, I'm not allowed to use a cloaking device. So what I'm gonna have to do, and that's what actually kind of got me killed last time, is I've kind of developed a dependency on cloaking devices in the game to help me defeat the final boss. Because if you time it right, you
Yeah,
can.
that spam is easy to cloak through.
Yeah, all of his abilities, every overcharge ability, you can cloak through, and so because of that, I didn't have a cloak last time, and I almost beat him, but he got a couple hits on me that I wish he didn't, basically. And so I ended up, I was on the final fight, and he got a couple extra hits in, which really
The final
sucked.
fight's not as hard as the second fight, though,
Yeah,
in my
it's the second fight
experience.
that's so much harder. But he got, I forget exactly what happened, because that was well over a week ago that I actually did that fight. But, yeah, he ended up taking me out. So I'm hoping this one will run a little bit better. These missiles are not instilling me with so much hope, though. I'm going to go ahead and accept the Mantis. I am completely okay with having a Mantis on my ship. So what I am going to have to do is I'm going to have to rely on, you know, such things as, words failing me. I'm going to have to rely on such things as high-level engines, shield recharge boosters, things along those lines in order to make this run actually work.
I generally, in my runs, go for engines over shields, but
You know,
especially depending on the ship, like...
it's very ship dependent, but one of the things I found is that having level 2 shields early prevents so much damage that it's kind of the first thing I go for every time.
Just to save yourself scrap?
Yeah, to save myself scrap and having to heal. Like, for instance, this fight. If I was
Yeah.
in a level 1 shielded ship, this fight would be an absolute nightmare. And even still, I mean, this is kind of a rough fight. Lido missile, I've been having trouble with missiles already. And now this thing has a Burst Laser Mark II, which feels a little bit... eh. So, you know, I'm already kind of guaranteed to be taking a fair amount of damage here.
Getting their shield down quickly, though, helps a lot.
Definitely helps a lot, especially in an asteroid belt. And then their weapons are pretty much hosed.
That last missile was a little scary, but he missed.
Yeah, well, it could have done bad things. I mean, I'm at half health. This is not a great place for me to be, but what do I want?
You're not going to get hurt, though. An asteroid field can't overcome even one shield by itself.
Actually, it can. You'd
can
be
it?
incredibly surprised. I don't know how it's decided, but there seems to be a pseudo-rare spawn asteroid field which throws asteroids at you twice as fast as normal.
Really?
Yeah, I have actually had a ship, You know what? I'll fight this thing. Why not? And I am so glad I did, because this is going to be the easiest fight ever. Yeah, I actually had an asteroid field that, if I remember correctly, killed me in and of itself. Because of how many asteroids it threw at me.
I don't think I've ever run into one.
I hope I don't have to run into one to show you, but, yeah, it was,
Well, I hope you do now.
That said, I think I'm not quite sure. Even after all this time, I mean, I'm 100 hours into this Let's Play, which feels I'm at 102. Oh right, it actually came up with a gun worth a damn. Whoops. Let's get those shields up to level 2 now. See, really glad to have level 2 shields. But
Yeah, you're getting hammered a little.
mostly by those lasers. I didn't realize that it had a laser that popped up. I kind of saw it and didn't recognize it for what it was. If I had seen it fast enough, I wouldn't have taken any damage there. But, yeah, I'm still not sure exactly how asteroids are taken care of, because sometimes I'm in this really heavy asteroid zone. I'm sitting there going, God damn, you know, I'm going to die here, and then all of a sudden the asteroids stop forever. Or I might be in a situation where I'm trying to save myself some ammo, and I'm letting the, trying to let the asteroids take out my opponent, or maybe, even more than that, maybe I'm sitting in a, with a Zoltan, and I don't have any weapons that can get through his shields, but if I, you know, were only to have this many weapons, if you know, a couple of asteroids hit and his shields went down by even one, I'd be able to have him, and the asteroids would never come. So I'm not,
That's weird. They've always been consistent for me.
I don't know, I kind of feel as if the asteroids may be random. Like, they may randomly generate. or randomly generate within these set parameters.
I see.
Let me go ahead and heal guys up while I'm waiting for these repairs to happen. Something tells me I'm going to be very happy with those early level 2 doors. I'm not sure, though. They typically do nice things for me. Let's go ahead and make our... Well, do I have anything 28 scrap? No. Let's go ahead and make our jump. I'm going to want level 3 artillery fairly soon here. Okay, so that is
Asteroid fields everywhere.
I forget what... I was flying some sort of ship that does not like asteroid fields, and I ended up, like, jumping into 4 asteroid fields in a row. I've the running joke is that the computer hates my guts, and that it did everything it could to stop me from getting 100%. Ow! God damn it! This is, by the way, do you see how fast these asteroids are hitting?
Yeah.
This is the type of place I was talking about.
Oh, good.
So, see, now they've stopped. Now the asteroids are no longer hitting. So this is kind of what I was... And there they go again. So it's not a regular asteroid thing at all. They're being very irregular. You get over here.
Well, we wouldn't want it to be too easy for you.
No, we wouldn't want it to be too easy. I've already done 100 and some odd hours into this Let's Play and over 100 episodes. What's a few more hours? Okay. So let's see. Now we got a... God, I love these easy fights. I love fights like this. These are amazing. I should get more of these.
No shields. I love running into these guys in asteroids fields.
Yeah, I know.
How did it survive up until then?
Don't pull out any gun. Just sort of sit there for a few seconds. Yeah. This was a tough sell to me. Did I want to take out its weapons or did I want to take out its engines first? I'm like, well...
It does have a missile.
Yeah, but I've dodged all of them. I'm at like a 34% evade chance already.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
I think it might be a little harder for that ship to evade, but I guess not. Pilot must be getting experience quickly.
Fairly quickly, yeah. We've been dodging a lot of missiles actually. As many times as I've been hit by a missile, I've dodged a missile, which is saying something.
There's that level 3 beam.
Yeah. I can't fund it yet, but it's there, and this is a ship that cannot hurt me, and I love it when I see this. This actually. Sector 2 and to some extent Sector 3 is why I get level 2 shields so early. Because typically when you reach these sectors, you're... Why did I fire that? I did not want to fire that, damn it. Usually you're in these sectors and you don't find anything that can break level 2 shields. So you end up getting typically an entire sector of no damage that you can just kind of coast through. Now...
Obvious exception being missiles, but I mean,
well,
one missile
yeah.
isn't going to break your ship.
Well, I don't know.
At this point, I know, but you might have some trouble.
Okay, now I've got the level 3 artillery powered up, and I don't think I'm going to be upgrading artillery to level 4 anytime soon. This is the 3rd plasma storm we have gone through.
And your shields are completely down, oh no.
Well... Oh, right. That's why those are... Right, okay. Well, I was sitting there trying to ask myself why I couldn't take power out of dual lasers until I remembered, right, the Zoltan is the one that's sitting in the dual lasers. I'm probably going to take damage.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Yeah. But I do have that artillery beam that's just kind of sitting there all pink and naked and saying as soon as I charge up, their ship is toast. So I'm just waiting for that. But I am getting kind of hammered by that missile there. So I'm going to have to start saving up scrap so I can heal my ship at the nearest possible opportunity.
I think the computer really must hate you because this is the most hazards I've seen in a row in any run-through of the game.
Okay, so now they're gone, and now I can put points into oxygen and actually get oxygen back into my ship. Yeah, that was Trance's running joke for a while there, actually, especially when I got to episode 88 before I finally got my Crystal Cruiser. Yeah, the running joke was that the computer was trying everything it could, that it hated me, that it was trying everything it could to make sure I did not succeed in this Let's Play. I can't exactly fault him. I think he's actually completely right about that.
Crystal Cruiser has an extremely low chance of actually even being possible to get, though.
That is... Did I just open a door? Yes, I did. Okay. That's actually extremely true. So I should count myself lucky that I even got it. Because that was... I was so damn excited, too. You know, as soon as I found myself in the crystal sector, when I realized that that I was actually going to be getting the cruiser, I actually, I immediately paused the game, paused the recording, called up Trance. Hey, Trance, would you like to be part of history? Like, it felt so good.
I'm jealous. I still haven't gotten mine.
I mean, I wish I could give, like, hints and say this would be a great way to make it happen. I got nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
there's not really a way to ensure it.
It's pure random luck. Now, what Trance found, you might want this. I don't know how much you care about this. I decided not to do this simply because this was going to be recorded, and I wanted it to, I wanted to go as base game as possible. But there is a mod out there that will, I'm trying to remember what it is. I want to say it's for the Zoltan Research Station event, and for the Warp Zone to the Crystal Cruiser, because both of them are unmarked. The mod adds marks to those. So that way you actually have a quest marker to go to those areas.
I don't think I would do that.
I decided against it just because, I want it to be as clean a run as possible. But,
if I do mods, I'm probably just gonna mod ships in and not mess with that.
Yeah.
Things like that. There's a few ship mods that do look really cool, but I don't have much... The super overpowered ones don't really appeal to me.
Well, Trans gave me an interesting one, the Inferno or something like that, which has just all these weird fire weapons. It has a fire missile, a super fire beam, it has a fire laser. The notable thing about the fire laser is that it can shoot through up to level 3 shields. But it did not start with shields at all. So it was very, very interesting. I can't remember, there was a couple of balancing factors in it. So it wasn't incredibly overpowered, but it was still overpowered. I said it from the get-go, but by sector 3 I was almost dead because I kind of overestimated how powerful it was. And he's found some good he's found some very good modded ships, I think. And then he also found some sort of mod that means that the objective in the game is removed. The game doesn't stop at sector 8, it keeps going.
The infinite space one?
Yeah, that one. And that sounds like that could be fun to take for a spin at one or twice.
That'd be interesting to see how what sector you could get to under those parameters.
Yeah. So that could be very cool. The one I'm also interested in, and this is just as a sort of let's get back at those bastards feeling, is the one that allows you to force rebels out of the space you're in. Like,
how does that work?
You know how they advance up on you? Like this line right here, how they advance on you?
Yes.
Apparently, if you go back and fight with them, you can actually force them out of the sector.
Interesting.
It's a very cool idea. I'm not sure...
the feed just froze on my end. I'm still talking to you, but the... can't see what you're doing.
How about now? Is it better? We're getting some...
I don't think so.
Oh, guys, I'm going to pause for a second because I'm going to try to get this fixed because apparently there's a lag issue on the server. I'll be right back. Okay, with that fixed, let's go ahead and jump to the next sector, which I guess we'll go to the Zoltan homeworlds. If I could pick up a weapons pre-igniter here, I probably would not want it.
You wouldn't want a weapons pre-igniter?
I have nothing to use it on yet. Like, it's one of those, I wouldn't want specifically weapons pre-igniter because I have nothing to use it on. Like, I have no weapons that would appreciate having a weapons pre-igniter.
I gotcha.
So I wouldn't risk, like, say, not getting level 3 shields to get a weapons pre-igniter. At some point, I should probably turn auto-fire on.
Might actually shoot consistently.
Yeah, that would be good. What I don't want to do is to consistently shoot my Lido missile. That's what I'm trying to avoid, because I actually only have 3 because I just sold a ton of them.
Mm-hmm.
Which I still stand by that decision, but I'm actually going to turn those off for now. There, ship is toast. Okay. But yeah, I want level 3 shields now. Which is apparently going to happen very, very quickly. The game is being extraordinarily nice about giving me a lot of scrap. So something bad's about to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is the bad thing that's going to happen, but I'm not too pleased about this event.
It's just a rock.
Well, it's a rock with missiles. A missile they fired directly at my Mantis. I'm not pleased about that.
I am. Squish.
Not a fan of bugs?
Yeah, bugs are cool. I just like seeing you suffer.
That's a point. I'd love to see their shields actually go down, because I've just fired 2 missiles at their shields, and they're still there. I'd like you to get back in there. Oh, come on! What is this?
Must have an Ingie or something.
They have got to have an or something. I don't know what they have, but there
Or
we go.
possibly a third bar without an actual fourth for shields.
It's possible, but I fired a
Little
ton
buffer.
of those into them. Do I want to accept this? No.
Nah. Finish them off. They've got 1 hit point.
Yeah. Well, I was just trying to think the missiles would have been nice, and I didn't get any, but I did get a bunch of scrap, which means shields.
Yay, shields.
Yeah, okay, you're eventually gonna okay, my sensors are hello.
Random fire.
That random room full of fire. Man, am I glad I got next level next level doors.
Don't hurt yourself.
Those doors are good. I like having doors. Okay, let's go ahead and close
I
this
forgot
up.
they were fire retardant, actually.
Nobody seems to remember that. I mean, level 2 doors aren't perfect, if I remember correctly. I think fire can get through eventually. But, actually, I chose level 2 doors because I wanted to make sure that if I had to fly through a Mantis sector for any reason, that I would not have to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Just trap them in a room and laugh at them.
Everyone loves suffocating
Hey,
enemies.
would you look at that? The second I talk about them. Damn.
That's how it goes.
Okay, you go out of that room, and we're just gonna do this. What I also don't know, I'm not sure if opening up multiple doors to the outside speeds up oxygen deprivation.
It does, actually.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, it'll suck the oxygen out a lot quicker. And if you don't know, if you open doors that have oxygen, it'll spread.
It'll
and
spread oxygen,
equalize.
yeah. That I knew. You need to get up here to the weapons, because I actually do not want those weapons destroyed that badly. What I don't like is that the game automatically closes damaged doors behind... Oh, that's bad. Bad, 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 bad. You get out of there. I don't like that the game...
You're about to lose your crew.
He's fine. I don't like that the game automatically closes doors that have been forcibly opened.
Yeah.
Because that kind of sits there, and I'm sitting there going, no. I want them to remain open if they've been damaged. Is it a toggle I can set?
Nope. It's just how it works.
Yeah.
They freeze open and then they close again.
Which doesn't make that much sense to me. Okay, actually, you know what? How... Oh, actually, you're pretty high up there. Damn. I was gonna put the Zoltan in the shields room, because that makes more sense to me. But that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, he's already had so much time on those guns.
He's already doing pretty good there. See, this is the type of ship I'm more likely to just let artillery deal with right now.
You say that, and then your dual lasers took him out.
Well, yeah, I know, but like I spent half of that fight with the dual lasers actually offline because the Zoltan who actually makes them function was currently healing up.
A store, finally.
Well, this is actually the second store I've gone to. Yeah, this is the second time I've done a big heal like that. Hey, look, there's another store. I just haven't really gotten a lot of luck when it comes to drops past that Ion Blast Mark II that I'm still not using. I am tremendously glad that I picked up a level 3 shield now.
I'm not sure why it kind of froze again.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me if it... I'm watching the connection's having issues. I'm facing a Rebel Rigger that happens to have a anti-ship drone, a beam drone, and also has a Burst Laser Mark II, as well as a beam.
I just saw the fight start.
Hopefully it'll catch up soon. Okay, can we get the shields back online, please? Can those please stay online for the foreseeable future? Thank you.
No.
Well, they got back up quickly. This is why, if I'm not able to get a cloaking device, I want the shield recharge thing. Because fights like this can get kind of scary. But we'll be good. We actually did not take any damage from this.
I'm surprised.
I'm incredibly surprised. Okay, let me pause this again, and I'm going to see if we can take care of Z's vision issues. I'll be right back. Okay, well.
Hopefully.
Hopefully that works. Okay, where was I? Jumping away from that store, right.
Finally recovering after getting your ship hammered again.
No, my ship's fine. Except for that missile that's over there staring me in the face again.
Oh, an ion too, and a beam.
And
this could get scary if it goes wrong.
This could get really bad. I really need to get my ship's weapons upgraded to at least level 3 so I can actually use that ion blast at some point.
If they get your shields down, they're gonna wreak some havoc. But it seems like their missiles consistently missing.
That is an ion blast Mark 1, I believe. So I don't think it's gonna do much. Yes, and artillery did take out their shields, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah, those missiles are.
And they just can't hit you.
Hey, 40% evade chance has to mean something, right?
Yeah, it means 40% chance of evading.
Mm-hmm.
Good
They're
job.
hitting me with the ion weapon. So, I mean, they are hitting about 4 out of 10 times. It's just with the ion weapon. Okay, 30 scrap.
They should be hitting 6 out of 10 times.
Yeah, that. Math. Math can do good, yes. Let's go look down at the bottom of this map. Participate in their study. Oh my, you're being held to... Ah! Ah! No, bad.
An invasion force?
Actually, well, there's a human with it, too. It's the weapon.
That's still adorable.
I'm just going to move this guy out of that room. That was a really bad idea on my part. I'm going to regret that, I'm sure. Yes, go directly into the room that has the mantis just sitting there waiting. That's a great idea. Take that.
Yeah,
take
let's
that missile out.
attack
Take that missile.
mantis
Damn.
with a human and an NG.
That missile is going to hit. Yeah, I kind of figured.
And he just single-handedly, or clawedly, took them both out.
Well, if you want to be technical about it, it wasn't quite single-handedly. The oxygen deprivation helped, too. I can't even get him to the med bay right now because this area right here has no oxygen.
Yeah, that'll kill him.
Yep.
Hopefully he doesn't get shot.
That would be terrible. Okay, let's get you guys over here.
Run!
Well, I mean, their weapons were gone, so he wasn't going to have to deal with that. I like the fact that they're giving me stuff to sell. That's terrific.
Mark II defense drone really is just good for sell.
That's
selling.
That's sell fodder right there. Okay. Now we can start having some fun.
I think I actually prefer Mark I, not only because it's cheaper, but it doesn't target normal laser beams.
You know what I like? Oh, that was I forgot. That was the other thing that Super Munchkin run did. That
Super Munchkin run?
That's what I call that Inferno
Oh.
ship. The main reason is it had something it called the Rock Defense Drone, or what I thought of it, the Defense Drone Mark III, because it could rapid fire its defense gun and hit with it and like take out, say, Mark III lasers.
That's stupid.
Oh, it was really silly. Oh, it also had a drone recovery arm, so you could get one of these every time, and it only costed 1 power. Or something stupid like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was tremendously silly. So we're just waiting for the artillery beam to take out their shields for me, which it didn't quite do. So we're gonna be waiting for the artillery again. This is one of the hazards of running the artillery ship. You end up relying on it just a little bit much.
Why don't you switch to the Lido? You have 9 missiles.
Yeah, but this ship can't do really much damage to me, and I kind of want to save the Lido for the ones I have to kill very, very quickly.
I see.
This guy has failed to hit me even once. And now because I've said that, now I'm going to take damage. But he's actually failed to damage me. So I kind of don't want to use the Lido unless I have to. I just noticed that all the guys that can level up to full have. Except for the Mantis, which could be because I don't have a crew teleporter yet. That's something I'm going to really want really badly.
That's a shame, but at least he's area denial.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually been useful, and we know he will continue to be useful. So, I like him where he's at. Nothing happens in here. I've noticed there's a surprising amount of dead jumps in Nebulas. 2 in a row. I'm expecting this to be 3 in the row. Nope. Okay. Hey, look, missiles.
That's a rock. Missiles and bombs. That's interesting.
Ion.
Oh, that's Ion.
Ion Blast Mark 1.
Kind of hard to tell from here.
Damn, I missed mine, but they missed theirs. That's cool. Yeah, you can tell by the blue stripe, and the fact there's one of them shows it's a Mark 1. There go my engines. There go their... Nope, their weapons are still active. God damn it. Now their weapons are inactive. And they hit me again. I had a 45% dodge chance. Well, actually, I think if I have to, I think I only had a 40% dodge chance at the time. Yeah, I only had a 40% dodge chance. Still, they're working very hard to get those shields back online. I mean, I can't blame them. I really can't, but...
Can't let them win either.
No, that's not going to happen. Is that worth it? No.
The answer is no.
I've had some really, really nice surrenders recently. I think I can't remember, was there a surrender that I got that had a weapons pre-igniter?
That sounds kind of far-fetched.
I can't, well, I got something ridiculous good out of a surrender at one point that just made the run happen. I think I did. I think I got a surrender weapons pre-igniter. What I can't remember... Oh, this is going to be painful.
Yikes.
What I can't remember is if it was... That may be the run where I actually got the weapons pre-igniter achievement.
I don't think you're going to be able to do enough damage to him.
Oh, I don't have to. All I need to do is to make sure his missiles stay offline. Remember the big thing about the artillery. It pierces all shields. All of them. Even level 5 shields. So I'm just going to make sure that his weapons remain offline as best I can. Missed that one. Damn.
Yeah, you're doing a great job on that one.
Well, I've hit him a couple of times already. There we go. Just got to make sure those remain offline, and I'll let the artillery do the work. It can do the heavy lifting. God damn it, stay offline. I'm down to 2 missiles. This is not good. Or I could take that offer and get 7 more.
I would take that one.
Nah. I've got a method to my madness.
I see. What's the method?
That scrap. No. No. You don't see. That scrap.
I see.
And now I have level 4 artillery.
And now you can take down ships faster than 3 minutes per.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, we've been moving a little bit faster than that. That ship scares the hell out of me.
What's it got? Oh.
It's got a halberd beam. And it knows how to use it. I don't think that Ion Blast is going to be able to fire fast enough to actually take my shields down with any amount of permanency, though. And there goes the halberd beam, just like a boss.
Enemy ships would be a lot more intimidating if they actually synchronize their beam attacks.
Yeah, and I am so glad they do not. Well, I mean, to be fair, this ship could not damage me anyways. It's Ion Blast.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. There's actually been many a time where I've actually outright said, man, am I glad that enemy ships cannot actually make this work. But, you know, I'm glad they can't. The game would be a lot harder if they could. I mean, a lot harder. I'd probably half of my wins, if I'm gonna be modest about it, probably half of my wins I would have lost if the enemy ships were actually able to synchronize their attacks.
So you're lucky they're retarded.
I am really lucky. But yeah, this ship couldn't damage me at all anyways, simply because its Ion Blast doesn't fire fast enough. Must have been an Ion Blast Mark 1. Let's get some power. Because I can't fire my Ion Blast, and that makes me upset. That's a store. How much do I care? Right! I have that right. I have that drone I can sell.
Indeed.
And a system repair drone. So I'm going to buy that scrap
Both
recovery
useless.
arm.
Isn't it a little bit late for that?
No. Scrap recovery arms can pay for themselves by... I think it's Sector 6 is the final time you should be really considering a scrap recovery arm.
I see.
No, they, remember...
So they pay for themselves pretty quickly.
Very quickly. So remember, the big thing about scrap recovery arms... Now, I should probably not have given up that much fuel. The thing about scrap recovery arms is that they,
You can do it.
Thinking. The thing about scrap recovery
Words.
arms, the big deal... Yeah, words. The thing about scrap recovery arms is that the scrap reward off of sectors gets bigger and bigger and bigger the further you go. Why is the Lido charging even though I have no missiles? You just walk out of that room. There's nothing you can possibly do there. But yeah, the scrap recovery gets bigger and bigger and bigger the further you go down the list. So the further you go, the bigger your reward is. So actually, like Sector 6 is the latest you can really do it if you really think you're going to get a reward out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, you could still... It's not hard for them to pay themselves back. Not particularly. Now, to get a really good reward out of it, you know, yeah, probably not. But we're only... This is, what, Sector 4? Yeah. Like, I would love to have 2 scrap recovery arms right now. That would be my ideal, like, situation. I don't think it's going to happen, but...
I thought you were in Sector 5.
No. And even in Sector 5, I would have gladly paid for that.
Shows how much attention I'm paying.
Yeah, that's a very true point. I'm not sure I want to know what has your attention instead, because that'd probably be insulting.
Then you won't know.
Yep, we'll just leave it at that. I do need to get another level in weapons at some point. How much do I need for that? 35? Okay. Because then I can have the Ion Blast Mark II active at all times. And an Ion Blast Mark II, an Ion Blast Mark II makes even dual lasers amazing. Now, I say even dual lasers as if dual lasers weren't amazing as is and possibly overpowered, but...
Anything with Ion Blast
Well...
becomes overpowered.
This sounds really stupid, but dual lasers are, in fact, overpowered.
Are they?
Because they are better than, do I want to download the ship's data stores, or do I want to... No, I'm taking the scrap. The reason why I say that, and I've said this to Trance, I still find it... I find it funny enough to repeat. They are better than an Ion Blast Mark... Or not Ion Blast, because that's wrong. Hey, look! My scrap recovery arm just paid for itself. It literally did. It just mined an asteroid for 46, and then gave me scrap on top of that. The reason why I say that is that, dual lasers cost 1, fire 2 shots to do 1 damage each. A burst laser Mark 1 costs 2 power and deals 2 shots to do 1 damage each. And I think the...
Yeah, I know that some weapons in that area are massively better than others. I still don't consider dual lasers overpowered.
Well, overpowered for what they do, I think, is maybe the better way to say that.
4 dual lasers on any one ship would be rather scary.
Well, I think that was the base idea for the Red Tail, and then all of a sudden they said, 4 dual lasers? No. 4 single lasers? Oh, we will happily do that. And I will happily sell 12 drone parts for 48 scrap.
Yeah, the Red Tail's still pretty good with 4 single lasers, though.
God, the Red Tail's so good. It is so good. It's...
Would you say it's your favorite ship?
No. My favorite ship is, probably the Carnelian. Which is the Type B of the Crystal ship, just because it is so ridiculously stupid good. That's my feel-good ship. That's it. If I'm having a bad day and I need to fly a ship where I know I'm maybe not guaranteed to win, but probably gonna win, I fly the Carnelian.
I gotcha.
Well, you know what it has, right?
I believe so.
4-man crew teleporter and starts with 3 crystals.
Maybe I don't have the Carnelian.
Well, you said you didn't have the crystals, so you can't have the Carnelian.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's part and parcel with the whole thing, you know? This is gonna hurt. Where is that missile gonna hit? Because I know it's gonna hit, because that's the way the game has been running for the past few minutes.
Yeah. But only took out your cameras, so whatever.
Well, it's also my weapons are offline. I don't know if you'd noticed that yet, but
who cares?
well, me, because they're hitting me with really big stuff right now, and I'd like to be able to take out their weapons at some point.
I don't know. I'm having a blast watching.
That's why I said I care. I don't know about you, but I care. I do not want this run to end right here. That would be terrible. Okay, I think I might be able to survive,
That was a pretty
though.
badass scout.
That was a pretty badass scout. I mean, it's not dead yet. Now it is. That was a fairly badass scout. I agree with that. It did give me the fuel I need to continue.
It had a very mean weapon combination.
That was not even a weapon combination. It was very specifically the missiles. The missiles are what actually did damage. Nothing else actually did anything. But yeah, that's something Trance has said, and I will repeat it. That in this game, missiles are like status effects in an RPG. They never work for me, but they work like hell on me.
Well, the enemies don't have the handicap of having to worry about fighting anything else or conserving missiles.
Yeah,
or even having a limit on missiles, so they can just happily fire away forever.
That's exactly right. Okay, let's attempt to follow and help them, and I get a rock crew member. Awesome. Now I really need a crew teleporter.
Yeah, that would be great. Especially early, because you need to start training up their combat ability before you actually get further.
I don't know. They train fairly quickly. I still that's another thing I don't know still is exactly how training is decided. If it's by kills or if it's by
I think it's by damage done, but
I think you might be right. But you know,
like with pilots, it's per dodge, and shields.
Well, I know
it's
that, but
per
I don't think it
shield
actually says
regeneration.
about...
I think it's per strike.
It's not per strike because strikes happen very, very quickly. But you know, they strike probably 20 times in combat. But I think it might be per like 50 damage dealt, something like that.
That's possible.
But when you have a rock crew member and a mantis, it doesn't take particularly long to get them to go because rock crew member just fights whatever and it doesn't give a damn, and the mantis just fights whatever and doesn't give a damn. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be saving up for a crew teleporter. I wish I could actually get it off of this store I'm passing right now, but I just I'm not gonna have the scrap and it's gonna be gone by the time I do. This is a kind of a scary ship.
It's got a lot of shields.
It's got a lot of lasers.
Yeah, lasers aren't very scary.
I don't know.
Oh, those are duels.
Yeah, those are duels. We were
Never mind, I rescind my comment.
We were just talking about the red tail. Those are duels.
It's putting out more lasers than the red tail could.
Directly off the bat, yeah. Well, it's putting out exactly one more laser than the red tail could. The red tail fires 4. This thing can fire 5. But I mean, that's still fairly impressive. And if those are dual lasers, it's doing it with 3 power too, and that's just ridiculous. No, I'm ignoring your pleas. I'm not going to allow you to live. But, I mean, that's why I think that dual lasers are just these ridiculously overpowered things, because think about
maybe
that.
if you stack them.
Oh, definitely if you stack them. Like, with 3 power, he's putting out 5 lasers. I need 4 power to do that with a Mark 3 burst laser, and it fires, like, it takes twice as long to fire. So yeah, definitely if you stack them, they're ridiculous.
8 lasers with 4 power is super ridiculous.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Okay, I'm just going to send these 2 over into this room, so as soon as these guys finish lollygagging in my doors...
Oh crap, there's no oxygen here. We'd better get away.
Here, this room will be safe. Okay, I have had to. Oh my God! It's a mantis and a rock. We're boned. I have had times where I had borders on my ship. I jumped the next jump, and it gave me like another 7 borders. So I'm just gonna kill these guys
How
first.
does that work?
It's the events where you
Oh,
get.
you mean it's stacked?
Yeah, it's stacked. It was an event where I got borders, but they had nothing to do with a crew teleporter. It was just the "you have been boarded" event. So, oh hey, look! Would you look at that? There's missiles on this boat.
It's a boat?
It's a joke from Mech Warrior.
Oh.
A mech that has a ton of missiles is a missile boat.
I
And a
gotcha.
mech that has a ton of lasers is a laze boat. I didn't say it was a particularly good joke.
I never played any of the Mech Warrior games.
The Mech Warrior Online is essentially a first-person shooter where you happen to be driving a customizable mech.
That's really cool.
Isn't that badass? I
should try that.
I haven't been playing it lately because it's still in beta mode, and I hate like losing everything every time. I
Yeah.
should probably be spending some of this scrap. Let's see. Let's go ahead and shields up. I don't need doors yet, so we'll just skip that, and we'll just go down this way. So I'm getting a ton of scrap.
You might want to save some just in case.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
run
I'm
into a
definitely doing
store.
that. This I don't like. I don't like this.
Yuck.
It's not only very
A
powerful,
lot of firepower.
it has a lot of firepower, but it's also a runner. So I really need to get his shields down so I can take down his cockpit. Where'd that bomb go? My shields. Got it. No, Ion Blast. I need you to hit. I need you to not be... Holy damn, how did it get its shields back? Wow. I don't know how many shield recharge boosters this thing has, but it must be lots.
The computer's just cheating.
It is! No, it got those level 2 shields from 0 back in less than a second. Like, it got those back really fast. Then again, I have the artillery beam.
I'm
so
actually
might explain.
surprised you caught him. I thought he was going to get away.
Free advanced FTL navigation. It's, honestly, it's the artillery beam. If it wasn't for the artillery beam, I would not have caught him. Trade 2 fuel for 4 missiles? Nope. That is not going to happen in this situation. What am I going to fight? A rebel scout that's unlikely to run away? Okay. Artillery, go. I care more about its missiles than I do its other weapons. Well, that's not the worst thing that could possibly be happening on my ship, actually.
Let's send 2 humans to fight a mantis and a rock now.
In their own medbay.
This'll work.
This is a ridiculously good idea. One thing I love about Zoltan, and this is kind of like the thing you love about Zoltan. It's not the one thing, it's the thing you love about Zoltan. But if you're in... How to put this? The power they put out can never be taken away, including plasma storms. And I might be wrong about this, but I have noticed this happen several times, including ship damage, actually. I've noticed that my ship, in 1 or 2 cases, has gotten damaged where do I want to... No. I've noticed there was, like, 1 case in the past where I had,
You're not good at
where my
completing
weapons...
thoughts, are you?
Not what I'm trying to strategize. There was one time in the past where my weapons had been taken offline, and yet I was still firing them because I, for some reason, could not go below 1 bar of weapon firing. I'm not sure how it worked, but it happened. Yeah. It was just this really weird event. I don't know how it happened, but it did. Okay, we got a ton of scrap, so I'm going to go ahead and up... Well, I'm going to... Is there a store? I need to see if there's a store within 1 jump of here is what I need to see. You go back in your room.
I've done that so many times.
Okay, there's not.
Spending my scrap before jumping.
And then all of a sudden, the next jump, you
before
see, look,
checking.
there's a store right there. Crap.
And it's got what I wanted.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10.
I think
in
I've
that
actually
situation.
gotten one of those where there's a weapon pre-igniter sitting in the store, and I was searching for one, and I went, oh, god damn it. Like, it's not so bad if there's nothing you're searching for, and you're just kind of, oh, okay. But if there's something you're searching for, you know the store will have it. Hey, look, it's another plasma storm. Is this worth searching the wreckage? No.
Nope, nope, nope.
There's a store. I mean, they can really come up with really wonderful, Oh, I'm totally fighting whatever this Rebel Scout is. I am totally fighting with... It's a third Plasma Storm in a row.
Yeah, this is a weak sauce ship, too.
It is an incredibly weak sauce ship. But so is mine. Crap. Again, maybe I need to comment again on dual lasers. How do they work?
Miracles, man.
Totally. Okay, we're just gonna let artillery do the work again. That sounds like a great idea. I'll let artillery do the work, and we're just gonna not die. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Level 4 artillery, man. It wins games. It's kind of, what is it? What's the phrase? In freaking League of Legends. Creep score, man. It wins games. Well, so does artillery beams.
I see.
I should say that while playing Lux. That's definitely.
Yeah, Lux.
Oh, come on, Lux.
Yeah.
You don't like the Lux?
Lux sucks.
I happen to disagree. I love sniping people with Lux.
That's why she sucks.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay, let's see. Let's get this guy back.
She's almost as bad as Karthus.
Karthus, press R! But I'm in the base. I can't help you. But do it anyways! Okay, let's see. Crew teleporter, done. Anything I can sell? Don't need FTL advance of that navigation or the heal bomb. Actually, I don't care about anything else.
Too bad you didn't have enough for drone control, or are you aiming for drone control on this vessel?
Nah. It takes, drone control takes too much power. Off a ship like this, it's just not, no. Okay, what I need is power. Power is the one thing I really badly need right now that I don't have. I'm not concerned about it, though. I mean...
Not hard to get power. Power's cheap.
Yeah. Here, 2 fuel for one drone part. Is that a good deal? Demand the surrender of their goods.
Depends on which way it's going.
This could be bad. Lido...
Are they fleeing?
Yes, they're fleeing. Lido missile, come to my No.
I have an idea. Why don't you put your crew member on their ship?
1, not needed. 2, I know what that does. 3, my crew members are busy fighting off a boarding drone.
And suffocating.
Psh, they'll be fine. It's the second boarding drone that I'm worried about. This guy is having some trouble. So you go to this room. We're just going to let the air out of those rooms. Is the artillery beam actually... Is it doing things? I haven't been paying attention.
It should be.
I hope it's doing things.
I don't think it's possible for it to not unless it's not powered.
I hope it's doing things. That's all. Okay, you guys go here because I don't want him getting into the cockpit. Of things that are bad, that is one of them. Okay, their FTL's charging. I'm not pleased by that. Ion Blast, I need you to hit. Thank you. Dual lasers, I need you to hit. Thank you.
You're about to lose your Mantis.
No, I'm not. There is no way those two are losing to a, I'll put it this way. Hey, look, that drone's just kind of floating.
That's funny.
Yeah, they beat a boarding drone with no oxygen from full to nothing. So there is no possible way they're gonna not beat it with oxygen. You know?
Unless they were still damaged from the first fight.
They weren't. Fully healed them before I sent them off. I have made that mistake before. I'm not gonna do it again. Except I will. Except I will. I will very much do that again. But, not by choice, but it'll happen. Believe me. I'm trying to decide if I care about this room right now. I don't think I do. Okay, you two go fix that. You go heal. This is the biggest downtime in the game. doing repairs. It is the
Yep.
biggest freaking downtime.
Still very necessary.
Very, very necessary. Well, it's also on a ship that, on a boarding cruise ship, it's also healing people is the other big downtime. I've noticed that there's some times where I'm just sitting here for like 20 minutes in a like an hour-long episode going, you know, heal all
What do
the
I talk
things.
about?
What do I talk about? Well, you know, George, how's your arm? It's getting better. It's very much like that. Speaking of hour-long episodes, we have crossed the threshold.
Oh, we have. It kind of just flew on by.
Yeah, actually, it really has. This is odd too, because this is not well. Oh, right, it's because we've been waiting.
You did stop the video.
Well, no, that stopped the count. So that has nothing to do with it. It's the main reason is because we've been waiting so often on the artillery to do the job.
Yeah.
And the artillery takes 20 seconds to fire per, so. Okay. So now all I really care about is upgrades, especially to my engine. That is the #1 thing I need to upgrade right now. Hey, look, it's the rock event. Because
Cool.
I need to unlock the rocks again.
Well, I think you get a pretty big bonus for doing it, don't you?
What is the bonus for destroying? What is the bonus? If you do it right, rock plating.
Do you care about rock plating?
Kind of. It would be helpful against the final boss because I do not have the option to get I don't have the option to get cloaking, so the 15% chance to just take no damage is kind of a big deal. Okay, so their missile is down.
I think I saw a modded chip that had like 2 rock platings on it, and it was just... It didn't start with shields, but you almost didn't need it.
Well, I think it's... I don't think you need to mod a ship to get that. I think that's... I've never tried it.
It's probably possible to get 2, but it started with them is the point. Started with 2 rock platings, but
yeah.
no shields.
I mean, that feels fairly powerful.
Still took damage pretty quick, but once you got shields up...
Yeah, you were just unstoppable.
Forget which mod that was.
And that's kind of why I'm interested in playing the modded ships, because they've got these cool interactions. The problem is, you know, that is a very broken interaction, so it's a little bit overpowered, and so I'm not quite interested in playing with those ships. Actually, why am I... Let's go ahead and fire our dual lasers at their medbay. Okay. The question is, do I want to do this?
If you can take out their weapons, then I'd say go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Well, the problem is it involves taking the artillery beam entirely offline. So if I do need to do... Oh, that's bad. You two go into this room. Okay, that's better. I like that a little bit more. Okay, their weapons are online again. I don't appreciate that.
Whoa! Auto fire just nearly killed your
No,
dudes.
that was not auto fire. That was me.
Okay.
Their missiles came back online. And that would have killed not just my dudes, but well, I mean, it wouldn't have killed them, but it would have been terrible. And I got 60 scrap, so it's not as if I'm exactly hurting for scrap right now. Okay, so now everything is well, almost everything is powered now. I need one more power to have 48% chance of evade and full artillery. And this is a ship that could easily beat the boss.
Your offense is a little low. The artillery beam is good, but I mean, generic offense.
You know, I'm not entirely concerned. I know that sounds really weird, but I'm not entirely concerned about that.
I'm not worried either. I'm just, you know.
The only thing that would really concern me on the final boss that, like, how to word it? It's the missile weapon, but if these two are able to take out the missile weapon with enough speed, we'd be good. And that's really what I'm...
the final boss had multiple missile weapons.
Nope, just the one. He only has one missile. He has 4 different weapons, one of each main weapon type. So he has 1 ion, 1 beam, 1 laser, and 1 missile.
I gotcha.
First form, he has cloaking. Second form, he has bots. And third form, he has a massive screw you laser attack.
That laser attack really isn't that bad, though.
If you have an answer to it. But the problem is you kind of need to have an answer to it. Just gonna take that offer of surrender and jump.
If you don't have an answer to it, though, you're probably never going to get to it.
Well, I don't know how true that is. When I say answer, I mean cloaking is the main answer, or shields that have a good recharge, or high level.
I'm just
engines.
saying it's more likely that you'd lose in the second fight if you're going to. If you don't have an answer
yes
to
and
the
no. I kind of agree with you, but there's like going to be times where the second fight will have worn you out to the point that you're not going to have the ability to do the third fight.
It depends on how the final sector ends up laid out, though.
Yeah. Like, if you have a repair very, very close, that's one thing. How much do I care about this fight? Am I concerned about this fight? I don't think so. I think this is going to be a particularly easy fight if Ion Blast actually does its job.
Looks kind of scary, but
well, this is annoying because that is
too much damage.
They keep on setting fires to my engine. Like, actually, this has been the fire episode. They keep on setting fire to my ship. This episode has had a lot of that, and it's getting really annoying. If I had an NG, I would be less annoyed, but I don't have a freaking NG.
You have a rock?
Yeah, but rocks don't have the double repair speed, and that's what I'm talking about. They keep on doing it in my engine room, so I keep on losing my dodge chance, which against this ship, not a problem, but against, say, I don't know, a missile boat, that's a pretty considerable problem. But these guys.
Answer is obviously don't get caught on fire.
Yeah, that's answered. Have a fireproof ship. Okay.
Drain all the oxygen forever.
Yeah, actually, I do that a lot of the times. Is I'll drain the entire ship of oxygen. But I have had. There was this one episode. This was absolutely terrible. This was one episode where I was in the. I think it was the. Oh no, I know what I'm doing. I'm doing this one on purpose. There was this one episode where I was in a basilisk. I went to the sun, and I was against another mantis ship. So I drained the entire ship of oxygen except for the manned sections. You need to be out of that room. Except for the manned sections. And what ended up happening is they killed my oxygen, and the oxygen room was one of the rooms that was empty. And then I had Mantis crew members, so I could not re-heal my ship. Yeah, and so my guys ended up dying of oxygen deprivation. It was demoralizing.
Would probably help if your medbay was on.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Okay, have these guys jumped yet? God damn. Your FTL's. Why is your FTL delayed? Okay, good. Quest marker, next sector. Let's get the hell out of this place. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to that quest marker up there, but I kind of hope I can. Listen to their offer, rescue the store, next sector. Can I? Okay, I can get to the exit from the quest marker. I'm running out of fuel. That's a problem. Why do all of these freaking guys have med bays?
Because the computer is a cheating bastard.
This is incredibly true. If I can get these guys as missiles offline, I'll be happy to board them, but if I can't, I'm not gonna care. Okay, medbay offline. You two jump over there.
Is that why he's in an asteroid belt?
No. Are there any other questions that I can answer for you? Actually, this was incredibly unwise of me. Wow. Those two are probably gonna die. Yep, they're gonna die, and there's nothing I can do about it. No! Wait. You two, the hell off that ship!
I can't believe they survived.
I cannot believe they survived. Oh, wow. That was, wow.
You could have just ruined your win.
No, I still would have won, but I would not have been able to stop the final boss from firing weapons, and that would have been terrible. But, okay, I need to save
that was
about
amusing.
that much scrap in order to make sure that I'm not going to die. But I need a store is what I need. Okay, so I'm going to stop trying to do this whole boarding bullshit because it's not working. It's going to get me killed, and it's going to get my men killed, and I'm not sure which one's more of a problem. Okay.
Well, if your crew dies, I mean, whatever. Those, like you said, those
I
two
kind of need them.
don't matter so much.
I kind of need them. They're very needed. Okay, you two, get over here. No. You have no idea. In the final boss fight, having a boarding crew is. How
I've never actually tried to use them
important
during the
is
final
this
boss
quest
fight.
marker to me? Not important enough. Exit. Please be the healing event.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I like that. Me and that are going to be good friends.
Hey. Heavy Laser Mark II. Is that a... Oh, no, that's one.
No, that's a Mark II.
Is that the one that does 2 damage and also fires more than one?
Yes. It is it's a pretty tremendous addition to the ship if I can afford it. Like, if I can get up to level 6 weapons, that would be nice. I don't like this ship.
Scouts with cloaking always suck, but scouts with cloaking and
missiles, when I have nothing, I might just leave. I might just jump.
I would jump.
Yeah, that was... of course that's going to hit me.
Of course it would hit your engines.
Yeah, of course it would hit my engines too. If this Lido takes out their weapons, I'll stay, but... Nope, it missed. Okay. We are getting the hell out of here. I need a store. That's all I need. I need one store. Store.
Store found.
I'm gonna live, god damn it. Okay, first of all, buy... Fixall is 96, really? Okay, let's sell, I don't really value the Lido at all, so we're gonna sell that.
Goodbye, Lido.
I'm gonna Fixall. I really wish I could get that shield charge booster. It's not gonna happen, but I will buy one, fuel.
One whole fuel for moving one whole space.
Moving one whole space. Well, you never know. It could result in something. I do have quest markers down the line that can give me stuff. And let's go ahead and attack this pirate ship. It has missiles. Actually, it has a lot of stuff. It has a lot of very scary stuff, too. Okay, you two go deal with that. I would be a lot more pleased if my Ion Blast was hitting with a lot more regularity.
Their engines must be pretty cool.
Where is that missile hitting? It's not. Okay. We're going to win that fight. Handle
It's a scary missile.
It's a breach missile. I wish I didn't have to say that, but it's a breach missile. Crap! Damn! This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt like hell if I don't dodge this. Please. Please dodge this. No. Okay. Well, my doors are down. Luckily, it doesn't matter, because they're not gonna board again, but my doors are down. Please, Ion Blast, would you hit more than once? Yes, I will take that offer. That was one of the really good offers. Z, I don't think you had a chance to see that offer.
I saw it.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
It's a defense drone Mark II plus a crap ton of scrap.
Too bad they didn't give me any fuel, but whatever.
That is a ridiculously good point. I'm just going to do the wait, because hopefully that missile's going to miss if I do. It's the exact same... Wait, is it?
Yep.
It is. That is not just the exact... That is the ship I just finished fighting. It decided to attack me again because why the hell not? This couldn't possibly go wrong, right?
Except it can. Show them how wrong they are.
That's my plan, but they still have that missile. And this is not going well. You get up here, because I need you to replace him. Damn! keep in mind, I have no door control right now.
That's okay. It's annoying, but that's okay.
Well, I can't vent that fire, is the problem.
Your rock can stomp it.
But then that means taking him off the pilot seat, which gives me 0% dodge chance. And I need that fire put out more. You know what's the problem with that fire? The one that really concerns me? Ooh, apart from maybe losing a guy. Putting out fire is based on repair speed. Wow, they're hitting me with all types of fire. Look at this. Yes, I'm aware that shields
just shows
are
how that modded fire ship, how cheesy it is.
God damn!
At least that last missile missed.
Yeah, at least. Except everything I'm firing is missing too, and so I can't take their missile offline. We are taking so much damage, and there's literally nothing I can do about it because nothing is hitting. We might die here. I just full healed, and we might die here. Okay, let's vent. That's a
Finally,
really
your
bad
doors
idea.
come back on.
This is gonna hit. I'm sure this is gonna hit. No, it didn't. Thank you, God. Okay, please, artillery, can you do something?
There's no god here.
There's only Zool. Artillery, thank you. We were at full health.
Now you are not. You now have 3 fuel. Good for you.
I have 3 fuel. Like, I'm going to live, but, okay, the other problem right now, one of the major problems I have right now is I have no oxygen.
And the oxygen,
thing is destroyed, and the oxygen thing has no oxygen.
Open the door there and vent oxygen into that room.
Yeah. I don't know if there's enough oxygen in the ship. I'm only at 25%. Okay. You two just go over here for a few minutes. Okay,
that was about, like, the worst possible.
Yeah, that battle was just terrible. Wow. On a list of
everything that could have gone wrong did.
Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description of what just happened. So I need to hold on to this because I need to repair myself on the next shop. Luckily, this time I know where one is.
You need to repair yourself.
Re-repair. God, that was so stupid. I'm trying to decide if I want to go back to the shop that's behind me or I want to push forward to the quest marker that has a shop.
You don't have enough fuel.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. My rock crew member just gained a point in repair. That's something you never want to see happen. You never want to be so damaged. Yeah. You never want to be so... He has more points in repair than he has in combat, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Well, now you have a good way to put out fires.
Yeah, that's... Oh, God, that's terrible. Okay. I guess we're going back to that store. And now it's... Well, we can sell the anti-ship drone. Okay, so we can heal. I can get some fuel, and now we can press on. But, God, that was terrible. That was just...
And once again, you have to leave that nice shield charge booster behind.
Yeah, I do. Okay, that's an empty... Okay, so one of these quest markers is a fight to save a store, and the other one will give me the rock plating. There's the rock plating. So here's the fight to save the store on my last jump.
Hopefully it also gives you a good amount of scrap. Oh, that's a scary fighter. 4 shields. And 2 missiles.
Yeah. I'm taking damage here. I would jump, but I can't.
They're going to take out your doors again.
No, they're not taking out my doors. They did take out my oxygen, though.
Luckily, you have a repair rock.
And they took it out again! They've taken out my oxygen twice. My artillery hit, but it didn't really do much of consequence. Can we hit their shields, please? I'd love to see those, There we go. Okay. And I miss! That
Your
just
artillery beam did not.
My artillery beam did actually exactly what I needed to do, which is, namely, take out their... actually, I want you guys to be fighting in here. It took out their med bay, which is basically the thing that I need taken out 9 times out of 10. So I need to take out their weapons now, but their crew is almost toast. That big missile does not want to go anywhere. You go fix that. Okay, they're dead. They fixed my hull. Better. Doing better. Better now. Buy fuel. Luckily, I don't need much. Because once I get to Sector 10, I will get a gigantic fuel injection. So that's nice.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade weapons, and I can see about getting this heavy laser online. Because if that heavy laser gets online, life will be nice. Life will be grand.
You could have it online now, but it's not worth taking down the Ion Blast.
No, it isn't. Especially with how long the heavy laser takes to charge. But we're close to making this happen. Okay. I think we will actually be able to beat the final boss. God,
that was an interesting turnaround there.
This guy has full repair, too. I have 2 people with full repair. That's not good. That's actually really terrible. Okay.
Poor guys.
No! Why?
What is
God damn,
this?
why?
The game does not want you 100%ing.
Even the artillery beam can't charge right now. Come on, FTL drive. Come on, FTL drive. Okay.
Boom. At least they didn't take anything out.
Yeah, and it only has level 2 shields. If my Ion Blast could actually hit, that would mean something. Okay. And my lasers continue to miss. But I kind of need the scrap, and I need whatever fuel it can provide me.
I have an idea. Why don't you send your crew over there?
You know what? I actually could.
I was joking. They'll suffocate.
No, they won't. Level 2... damn it, there goes artillery. Level 2 teleporter gets them back just in time. I've actually tested this. Level 2 teleporter will get back crew just in time to survive if it's level 2.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll have... I think a Mantis comes back with like 2 health. So it's a very small amount. By the way, other interesting facts you might not know. As long as you have a crew member in an enemy ship, you can fire beam weapons at them. Even if they're cloaked.
Huh.
Yeah, that was the end point of that. The interesting point was even if they're cloaked. Not just if you have a crew member in an enemy ship, you can shoot them. Well, really? No, it's even if they're cloaked, you can shoot them.
That's actually really useful.
Yep, I use on the final boss all the time.
With their super long cloak of doom.
With that brilliant cloaking device, and the one you can't take out because they just repair it anyways. I didn't.
That's in the main portion of the ship where any of their crew member can go, correct?
Unlike the weapons, which are not. So, this fight's taking a little bit longer than I would have liked, and I took a little bit more damage than I would have liked. But we'll be fine. I really want the scrap from this, which is why it was worth it to me. Hopefully we'll get some fuel. Missiles. Not what I wanted.
Maybe you can trade some missiles for fuel down the line.
Let's do this, do that, do that, do that. Okay. Now I feel alarmed.
Dun, dun,
dun,
dun.
dun, dun. Well, there is no down the line. This is it. This is the last sector, or this is the 7th sector, and this is the last jump. So there is no trade. It's time to win. Okay, let's do this. 10 fuel, fully healed. There's a store right here, but I can't use it.
Time to go.
Well, let me do this. Let me take 2 jumps and then go to the store, just in case something happens. I scrap recovery on some asteroids and gain 85 scrap. Okay. We have a fight here. Oh, and it's an easy fight. Thank you. Thank you, game, for the easy fight.
Looks like it took mercy on you a little bit.
Well, no, it didn't, because this thing had... Well, yes, it did. Never mind. I was going to say...
Why do you have the Zoltan powering that Ion Blast? If it's not powered?
No. I don't need the Ion Blast. I pulled up dual lasers because I want to like hit this ship as hard as I can. Because I don't need Ion Blast for this ship. Yeah, I could use it to take out their weapons and keep them offline, but I'd rather attack their weapons and take them offline. See how the artillery attacked even though they were cloaked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so beams can attack even if cloak, which is a very, very cool effect. I found it completely by accident, too. I had a beam on auto-fire, I think, or something like that. No, no, I was trying to aim a beam. They cloaked. I went, God damn it, but I'd already clicked, and the beam fired anyways. I'm not,
So beams don't care about cloaking. I guess because you still know where they are and they don't need to lock on.
as long as you have someone in their ship. You have to be able to see the internals of their ship. Okay, what do I want in here that's useful? Absolutely nothing. Wow. Okay, what on my ship can I up? Let's upgrade that, I guess. Okay, well that was
max engines.
Yeah, max engines. So that was a waste, unfortunately. I'm kind of hoping he doesn't come back to bite me in the ass.
It won't. No, you just got 5 fuel.
No, not that. I was hoping I would be able to get close enough to the final boss, because I've had times where I did one of those, like went a little bit circular route, and the final bosses escaped me. Okay, so how do I want to do this? That needs to come off. Those need to go online. And I need to do this. I'm not happy about having to take my engines down that far, but I still end up with a 45% chance to evade. Okay, as soon as they come back online, teleport you two into there, fix that problem, and we'll start iron blasting their shields.
They don't need that missile.
I was kind of hoping I'd take it out before they had a chance to actually fire it. Okay, they missed 2 of them. I'm pleased with that. Okay, back to ion blasting. Hopefully we'll actually take that missile launcher out before it fires again. See? Yeah.
And now you don't even care that they're close.
Yeah, now I don't care. Even more so, as long as that... No, they fired again. Damn it. As long as that weapon is offline... Damn, they took out my artillery. And my doors.
Doesn't it repair itself in between jumps?
Well, it does, but as long as that weapon is offline, I can just let the artillery take them out. I don't even care anymore. Come on, fire, go away.
The artillery that's on fire, you mean?
Yeah. Well, it's still at level 3, so, it's not terrible. I do want to kill that guy, though. So I think what I'm going to do, actually, is... I'm going to let this guy do the repairs. Yeah, the artillery can take them out, so I don't care. Because as long as that missile launcher is down, on this form at least, they should have no chance of doing damage to me. And then this weapon will go offline, and then it'll be even better. You go fix that. Yeah, the artillery doesn't care about their shields, and so I don't even have to worry about taking down their shields, which means I can put full power into engines to dodge, and that's kind of the end of it. So it's going to be kind of a long boss fight, but we're going to win at least Form 1. Form 2, I'm kind of concerned about.
Everybody loves watching you sit around on one ship for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I actually don't need my engines now because the 2 weapons that I actually care about are now offline. So I guess I can actually start taking it out with Ion Blast. I think artillery will actually kill it before I get its shields down too. Nothing though. Especially because they're cloaking. Okay, you guys go over here. Kind of wish I'd gotten a full crew. Doesn't really mean anything, but...
Would have been nice to have a repair bot at least.
Yeah, to have just something, especially an NG, if that was possible. But okay, so Form 1's down. As I said, artillery wins games. Okay, can I do anything with that? Not really. I would have loved to get a next level doors. I should have gone to that repair now that I think about it.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's actually where I'm at right now, is just oh well. Okay, where is this thing gonna land? I actually do not want it to land there. That's bad. You go fight in that room. I gotta make sure I have to make sure that that weapon goes offline. But as soon as it does, I'm mostly unconcerned, and I can let those guys focus on taking out their taking out their incoming bots.
That was an awesome shot from the artillery beam. Just hit everything on the ship.
Hit everything important, yeah. Okay, you go back in here. You two go fight this. Yeah, the artillery beam has this, like, big tendency to do just amazing things. I'm waiting for... Yes, now my heavy laser can do its stuff. And now they're... Yeah, now they're boned.
They are toast.
They are absolutely toast. And with our high-level shields and everything like that, we're... Yeah,
they
actually...
They can spam their bots all they want.
Yeah, their artillery... Our artillery, actually, is what made this so easy, because it took their engines out enough that the Ion Blast could successfully hit. So, you know, once again, artillery wins games.
Run!
Yeah, they just run away! Okay, so now this is going to be... I think the final should be really, really easy. Let's go ahead and... now I don't even need to upgrade the damn doors. But I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the doors anyways. That's right, because it does get to teleport. That's right. I forgot. They teleport out even with the super shields up. Which, that's kind of, like, dicks and evil. Letting them teleport out even with super shields up.
Yeah. But everything about the flagship is cheaty.
Not everything. Like, I don't know, the flagship... There have been other ships that I've actually had a bigger problem with than the flagship.
I believe you.
You know? Like, I've had Rebel riggers that I had a bigger problem with than the flagship.
Sometimes they just get a really good combination of equipment.
Yep. You know, especially riggers that have the drone control. That they just get evil. Can we take out that? Can we please take out that weapon? That is the one weapon I care about on their ship apart from the super weapon. Can we please get that taken care of?
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna take my time here.
Yeah, it sounds as if is this weapon bothering you? Is it, or do you have a problem with this? Okay, so that's done. I think we've pretty much hit the enemy game over screen at this point. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get the perfect artillery we did last time, but I just need to make sure I get level 4 shields online. Okay, you guys teleport back out, take care of that weapon. As long as that one crew member they have remains alive, this is going to be a cakewalk.
Yeah.
As long as he remains alive. He must be fighting a fire or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, he was fighting a fire.
He's gonna go sit in the med bay, which is good for you.
Which is wonderful for me because it means he's not doing anything I don't like. I just took out his shields entirely. So let's just get my guys off of his ship because I refuse to let them die like that. And let's shoot that empty spot right there.
Not that it matters.
Okay, I've had in this Let's Play. I have such a.
What a jerk!
That's wonderful. It's not gonna save him. No, this Let's Play in the past, I've had such a problem with accidentally killing crew members on an enemy ship. You even almost saw it this episode. So, you know, I try everything I can to make sure it doesn't happen, especially when I can control it as well as I can there.
Even when it's the last battle. And
yeah, and when it doesn't really matter. But I mean, it's worth. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Okay.
I got you.
So that's the victory with the Nisos, which actually got more points than I did with the Osprey, which is kind of cool. But it still does not hit my top. Like you can see, my Carnelian is my favorite ship up here. I was looking at high scores for some other people at some point. 5735 is apparently not that amazing. Like 6000 is the real, like, this is an amazing score. But I'm still happy with that 5735.
That's pretty good.
The Gila monster down here was my best for a very long time until I got the crystal ship. Lasted forever. Okay, guys, there's exactly count 'em, one more ship to do it with. The only ship I have not won with. The single one. The Vortex.
Ew.
Yeah. It'll happen. I just have to get the right first sector, I think is what I need. The last couple of times I've tried. Hello. Last couple of times I've tried, I had really bad first sectors. Like it fires so slow, and I would have
It can make or break a run.
Yeah, especially on this ship. It fires so slow and I had like a, you know, I forget. On one of them, I had my first jump was like a Zoltan bomber with a beam and a laser, and a missile. Or maybe just a beam and a laser, something like that.
You're kidding.
And then in Sector 2, I saw guys with level 2 shields, which is pretty early. And it wasn't just one, it was like 4 of them. So, yeah, it was terrible. I've had some really bad jumps in the past. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time, and we will go to the Vortex. See you then.
All right. See ya.